Howdy again, it's Mr. Pete, your YouTube shop teacher, and I'm here in the dark. I don't want my wife to hear this, but I'm going to do a little inventory here of the shop, just the basement shop. It's too cold to go outside, too much snow. But as you know, I've been running Pete Bay here, and I've already run 2 or 3 episodes, but that only has helped me get rid of 40 tools. I got thousands and thousands of tools that I have to dispose of. Not everything. But just for the fun of it, let's turn the lights on and go through all my drawers and take a look at what I have here in this shop to give you an idea of what I'm going through here, trying to dispose of all this. So even if I run about 10 more Pete Bays yet this winter with 20 items each, it isn't going to phase the quantity here. And again, this is not bragging. If you take it that way, please turn it off and go watch somebody else. But you might get a kick out of this. I've done a little shop tour several years ago, but not lately. So when I open some of these drawers, it might be quite different than what you've seen before. So be sure and watch my videos as I come out with these Pete Bays. I'll be gone for a month to Florida, but when I get back, I'll be doing this again up until maybe summertime. So if you're interested in some of these tools, watch for these Pete Bays. It's been pretty well received. All right, let's get to work here and take a look. All right, this will be a handheld camera, so it's going to be kind of jerky, but I'll try to make it fast. In this drawer, you can just see how much stuff I have. I don't know if anything here will sell. Those are my precious Dremels. Kind of dark back there. That's where I keep my money, so I can't show you that. I don't know about this drawer. A lot of neat stuff in there, but this is stuff that I use fairly often. Not really, and then the other drawer here. What we got here? That's a stash of micrometers and measuring tools. How many pliers does a man need? Plenty of cannon fuse in there for when I make my cannon. I won't even close. How many vice grips do you need? And I got another drawer of them out in the garage. Looking up here, I'm not even going to open the top. Now you've seen all of this in my Toolbox Tours over the years. However, things change a little bit. So I usually keep a sandwich in there. Boy, I forgot I had such nice stuff. I can't get that drawer open. There's just too much stuff. All right, let's move along here. I'll go all around the shop. Probably nothing for sale up there. And in this Remline box, taps and dies, cutting tools. Could have my own flea market, I guess. 1-inch micrometers. How many micrometers do you need, really? Can't get that drawer open. There's some sterret levels in there. spanners. That's just paperwork. I'm going to sell the rest of these rulers here pretty soon too. Not for sale. And it's meter time. Moving along. A lot of punches. I pull no punches. How many pliers does a man need? I don't think I'll even look at that. These are my fasteners. None of that's for sale. But I do have my own Ace hardware store. Are you starting to understand the magnitude of what I'm dealing with here? Gotta speed it up, don't I? Nothing in there. This is America, the land of the plenty. Let's walk over here real quickly. These tools are laid out for Pete Bay 4, which will be coming up eventually. I've already picked through, and this is Pete Bay. Make that Pete Bay. Pete Bay 3, I believe is what this is. And then I'll be selling some of the tools out of here. We talked about that in one of my Pete Bays. That's already an empty drawer. Good. And I'm going to sell most of these engines, which is painful for me. This is painful, you know. Oh, I forgot about all this stuff. And then there's a lot of stuff in this old DeVry cabinet. See, I already emptied that and sold it. Kind of proud of myself. All right, I'm not going to go through anymore and bore you. Let's go over on the other side. Actually, none of this stuff is for sale. This is more of my hardware store here. Fasteners. More than a man could use in 10 lifetimes. That's mainly plumbing and home repair supplies. Okay, I'm over on the other side of the Bridgeport milling machine, and you can see that this is where I keep an awful lot of my cutting tools, drills, and so on. And I've already gone through some of this stuff and put it on Pete Bay. Way too dark for me to film back here. Don't worry, I'm just about done. Not to worry. None of that stuff's for sale. That's too precious. You have to wait until I assume room temperature. Then you can have at it. This is mainly cutting tools, lathe tools. Then I've got a lot of bins over here that need to be gone through. Some of it's just stock. That material won't sell. I've got a lot more out in the garage, but we got 2 inches of snow last night and it's quite cold. I'm not going out there, but I need to clean this shelf off a bit. These are my working tools here. Those aren't going to sell. Although I need to thin the herd a bit. Again, how many pliers? And my working tools here. All right, I've been all around. Oh no, there's more up here. You know what? Stop. You know what? It just dawned on me that I didn't go through these 2 Kennedy boxes, did I? As you can see, I can't get the lids open even. Reamers. Lots of small reamers in there. Can't get that open. And I can't get that open because of the debris. Now, if this seemed to be bragging or showing off, I'm sick about it because I do not mean it to be that way. But I just, this is just for the fun of it. That's all this is. But I want you to, in the comments, and this could be a temporary video if I get a lot of bad press on it. In the comments, I want you to rate me. Am I a hoarder? Am I an accumulator? Or am I a collector with all of this stuff? Now, it took 40 or 50 years to accumulate it, but my merchandise tools are relatively neat. It's hard to keep it neat when you have a lot of stuff, but it's semi-neat, I would say. That is, I know where a lot of things are, or at least I know where to dig for them. All right, that's enough talking. Mr. Pete saying so long, and be sure and check out my 15 other shop videos. So long.